Good afternoon. I'm delighted to welcome you all to this year's Academic Staff Awards ceremony. Every 2 years, we bring together the awards to celebrate learning and teaching and research accomplishment and celebrate the important connection indeed between these two important missions here at Macquarie University. This year, our teams across learning and teaching, research and professional services have adapted yet again in response to the pandemic, shifting health situations and the evolving needs of our students. It has been a challenging year for our entire Macquarie University community, but our colleagues have risen to the occasion to deliver excellence in research and first-rate learning experiences for our students. I could not be prouder of each and every one of our colleagues who demonstrate how to collaborate, to share ideas, and to support one another during these challenging times we have had. So on behalf of the entire Macquarie University community, I would like to thank you and congratulate all the finalists for their extraordinary efforts and for making Macquarie University such a special place to study and work. Indeed, I afford my own thanks and congratulations to all staff members of Macquarie University. You have all performed outstandingly under these very trying times. The commitment and outstanding work of our community, along with the ingenuity, has been really remarkable during this last year as we have struggled with COVID. You continue to support and serve our students and our local community to the highest standards throughout the entire pandemic. I would like to begin our proceedings today by playing a Welcome to Country video. This Welcome to Country video is spoken by local Darug elder Auntie Julie Jansen. It welcomes all visitors of the university to the local land belonging to the Wallamedical people of the Darug Nation, whose cultures and customs have nurtured and continue to nurture this land. I would also like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we are meeting and pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who are joining us today.
Welcome. We acknowledge the traditional custodians of Macquarie University land, the Wallamedical clan of the Darug Nation, whose cultures and customs have nurtured this land since the Dreamtime. We pay our respects to elders past, present and future. We welcome people of all nations and all faiths. Kwai Bidja, Jamna Payala Janawi. Come here, we speak together. We have 60,000 years of archaeological evidence of Aboriginal habitation at Lake Mungo and 20,000 years in Ryde. We have great antiquity. Today, hundreds of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people graduate from Macquarie University. The Darug Nation had famous leaders such as Chief Yarramundi, Naraginji, Colby and Maria Locke. Many of the descendants of these Darug people live today amongst you. We celebrate with you our ongoing attachment and custodianship of this country. We celebrate the achievements of Macquarie University.
I'd like to welcome now Professor Mariella Herberstein, the Interim Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic, to introduce the 2021 Vice-Chancellor's Learning and Teaching Awards.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for joining us today for this special virtual event. My name is Professor Mariella Herberstein and it is my pleasure as the Interim Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic to be here today to celebrate together with our colleagues from research and to recognise and congratulate this year's Vice-Chancellor's Learning and Teaching Award winners. Our Learning and Teaching Awards offer the Macquarie community a unique opportunity to acknowledge, reward and thank our colleagues, both academic and professional, for their outstanding contribution towards student success. Look, this year has been challenging to say the least. It seems to be that every year becomes more challenging, but despite these challenges, it hasn't stopped us from focusing on learning and teaching, and for our learning and teaching community to put our students first in everything we do. Now, these awards, these accolades, are the culmination of years of hard work, of innovation, of commitment to teaching excellence by our colleagues. And for this dedication, we say thank you. So once again, congratulations to all who applied for these awards. And now I welcome the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Learning and Teaching, Professor Dominic Parrish, who will announce the highly commended finalists and winners for 2021.
Thank you, Mariella and Vice-Chancellor, for your continued support of the Vice-Chancellor's Learning and Teaching Awards. I am delighted to present these awards once again. These awards are integral to recognising our staff who are committed to transforming and progressing learning and teaching at Macquarie. This year, I have been profoundly impressed with the level of dedication within our learning and teaching community. The quality of submissions for these awards has again exceeded all expectations. Macquarie's learning and teaching community is innovative, dynamic, and is proof our focus remains on prioritising students first and providing a high-quality learning experience for our students. I would personally like to commend the amazing efforts of all our staff and their teams. You provide quality teaching that continues to motivate and inspire our students to learn. To all the nominees, a sincere congratulations. You can be exceptionally proud of your achievements and your hard work. Macquarie students will now introduce our awards.
The Vice-Chancellor's Learning and Teaching Student Nominated Award recognises staff for their teaching and support of learning that influences, motivates and inspires students to learn.
The highly commended finalists for the Learning and Teaching Student Nominated Award are Dr. Shireen Daft, Faculty of Arts, Dr. Holly Dole-Macquarie, Faculty of Arts, Dr. Petra Graham, Faculty of Science and Engineering, Dr. Gaurav Gupta, Faculty of Science and Engineering, Professor Debbie Haskey-Leventhal, Macquarie Business School, Dr. Stephanie Huang, Macquarie Business School, Dr. Ian Jamie, Faculty of Science and Engineering, Dr. Prashan Karunaratne, Macquarie Business School, Dr. Ali Labash, Macquarie University International College, Daniel Lombardo, Macquarie University International College, Christine McHale, Faculty of Arts, Dr. Melissa Norberg, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, Dr. Joshua Penny, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, Dr. John Turchini, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. And the winners of the Learning and Teaching Student Nominated Awards are Professor Debbie Haskey-Leventhal, Macquarie Business School. Professor Debbie Haskey-Leventhal is working to create a movement towards responsible management education and purpose-driven universities that are a force for good. Dr. Holly Dole-Macquarie, Faculty of Arts. Dr. Holly Dole-Macquarie's commitment to future generations of lawyers who are critical thinkers, challenge discrimination and transform established legal norms has been brought to life with her child law unit. Dr. John Turchini, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. As Dr. John Turchini works to reverse the worldwide shortage of pathologists, he is also producing high-quality medical graduates as they become more engaged in his anatomy, histology and pathology units. Dr. Petra Graham, Faculty of Science and Engineering. Dr. Petra Graham fosters engagement by capturing students' attention through catchy welcome videos and peer-led tips for success videos. Dr. Prashan Karunaratne, Macquarie Business School. Dr. Prashan Karunaratne has had huge success with Enactus, a global student organisation which brings together business leaders and students whose purpose is to enable progress through entrepreneurial action.
The Vice-Chancellor's Learning and Teaching Early Career Award recognises staff for their quality teaching and support of learning and the impact they have on influencing, motivating and inspiring students to learn.
The highly commended finalists for the Learning and Teaching Early Career Award are Dr. Joel Fuller, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, Dr. Wesley Robertson, Faculty of Arts, Dr. Helen Suiki, Macquarie Business School, Dr. Shu Sun, Faculty of Science and Engineering. And the winner of the Learning and Teaching Early Career Award is Dr. Joel Fuller, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. Dr. Joel Fuller's student-centred approach to teaching ensures his charges are equipped to succeed in an ever-changing clinical landscape.
The Vice-Chancellor's Learning and Teaching Sessional Staff Award recognises staff for their approaches to teaching and support of learning that influences, motivates and inspires students to learn.
The highly commended finalists for the Sessional Staff Award are Dr. Joshua Fitzgerald, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. Dr. Amanda Head, Faculty of Arts. Damien Jerd, Faculty of Science and Engineering. Dylan Thompson, Macquarie Business School. And the winner of the Learning and Teaching Sessional Staff Award is Dr. Amanda Head, Faculty of Arts. Dr. Amanda Head's former students regularly ask her to mentor and provide advice beyond the classroom, reflecting the positive connections she builds in her classes.
The Vice-Chancellor's Award for Learning Innovation recognises the development and implementation of innovations that improve learning, teaching or assessment to enable, motivate, support and inspire students to learn.
The highly commended finalists for the Learning Innovation Award are Shamim Jorda, Dr. Jennifer Ruskin, Macquarie Business School, the team of Agnes Bodis, Melissa Reid and Yulia Karachenko, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, the team of Professor Panos Vlachopoulos, Associate Professor Andrew McGregor and Michael Rampey, Faculty of Arts, the team of Dr. Christian Swab, Associate Professor Richard McDermott and Jacob Pemba, Faculty of Science and Engineering. And the winner of the Learning and Teaching Learning Innovation Award is Shamim Jorda. Shamim Jorda's iLearn Insights is the learning analytics tool now used by over 670 academic staff to give their students a tailored and engaging learning experience. With just 3 clicks of the mouse, academic staff can almost instantly re-engage students who might have otherwise dropped off the radar.
The Vice-Chancellor Award for Teaching Excellence recognizes staff for their excellence in teaching and support of learning, and the impact they have on influencing, motivating, and inspiring students to learn.
The highly commended finalists for the Teaching Excellence Award are Dr. Alyssa Beath, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, Dr. Francis Chang, Macquarie Business School, Professor Ian Collings, Faculty of Science and Engineering, Linda Kelly, Faculty of Arts, and the winner of the Teaching Excellence Award is Dr. Alyssa Beath, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. Dr. Alyssa Beath uses engaging resources and humour to empower her students to overcome the anxiety associated with difficult aspects of the Bachelor of Psychology course.
The Vice-Chancellor Educational Leader Award recognizes educational leadership that has influenced and enhanced learning and teaching and our student experience.
The highly commended finalists for the Educational Leader Award are Dr. Lise Barry, Faculty of Arts, Professor Deborah Richards, Faculty of Science and Engineering, Professor Leonie Tickle, Macquarie Business School, and the winner of the Educational Leader Award is Professor Leonie Tickle, Macquarie Business School. Since Professor Leonie Tickle's transition from teaching to leadership, she has inspired and enhanced her community of teaching professionals and enhanced the business school's global reputation. Leonie was responsible for launching Macquarie's global success story, the online Global MBA, which was the first Asia-Pacific degree collaboration with online learning platform Coursera. Congratulations once again for your amazing efforts. Today we recognise and celebrate the dedication of Macquarie University staff in delivering teaching and research excellence. And no more have we seen this than during the COVID-19 pandemic, when our staff proved just how agile, resourceful and innovative they can be. For your outstanding work and incredible impact, we say thank you.
Thank you for supporting my learning during the pandemic.
Thank you for collaborating with us.
Thank you for giving me the knowledge and the skills that I need to succeed.
Thank you for helping us shine a light on the incredible impact of our academic staff.
Your empathy, courage helped students like myself to persevere when giving up was the easier option.
The academic staff at Macquarie University has been instrumental in creating the IBM AI curriculum framework, the impact of which is phenomenal. So far, we've trained 16,000 students and 5,000 teachers in India.
Our supervisor's own passion for their research inspires us, particularly when they're excited and eager to offer support and brainstorm new ideas to help with our research.
My teachers have always been really supportive of me, even when classes are fully online. I honestly don't know how they do it because they still find ways to make classes really engaging. I really appreciate how they always check in to see how we're going.
Honestly, I cannot thank this man enough. He took on my case, he took on me, and he was amazing.
I'm inspired by the leadership roles my supervisor has taken within the Macquarie community. It has inspired me to get involved and learn how to work with others to continue to improve a foundation for future researchers.
So incredibly grateful and thankful for the research and the work that he does, not just for me, but for many women worldwide. Oh, here's my puppy. Just keep doing what you do. You're amazing.
Now please welcome Professor Saki Pretorius, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research, who will announce the Research Excellence Award highly commended finalists and winners for 2021.
Thank you, Mariella. The Research Excellence Awards are our opportunity to celebrate Team Macquarie's world-leading research with world-changing impact. This year, we have so many reasons to acknowledge our research teams, their achievements and innovation. I've been very impressed with the level of dedication shown this year and to read the applications received through this awards process and see how our researchers have pushed through, adapted and responded. It's truly remarkable. Thank you to all of you. Today's finalists reflect excellence in consilience and the commitment and drive of our researchers in the face of obstacles. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the efforts of our highly skilled professional staff who enable and support research across our university. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first Research Excellence Awards for 2021. Excellence in Higher Degree Research. This award recognizes outstanding research undertaken by current and recently completed higher degree research candidates in either the humanities, arts, and social sciences disciplines, or science and technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine disciplines. Excellence in higher degree research, humanities, arts, and social sciences. Our highly commended candidates are Dr. Anam Bilgrami, Macquarie Business School; Dr. Jared Hall, Faculty of Arts; Dr. Corinne Sullivan, Faculty of Arts. And the winner is Dr. Corinne Sullivan, Faculty of Arts. Dr. Corinne Sullivan's award-winning PhD has highlighted the power of sexuality, gender, and economic independence for Indigenous sex workers. Her research has positioned her as a thought leader on Indigenous Australian sexualities and gender and Indigenous research practice and methodologies. The first of its kind, her research has resulted in critical new knowledge regarding Indigenous and gender in sexually diverse people's health and well-being. Excellence in higher degree research, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine. The highly commended candidates are Dr. Ali Labaksh, Faculty of Science and Engineering; Dr. Jenny Lee, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. And the winner is Dr. Jenny Lee, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. Dr. Jenny Lee's research has catapulted the application of circulating tumor DNA, ctDNA, into most melanoma clinical trials and everyday clinical practice, with the promise of making cancer diagnosis, treatment, and prognosis more accurate for patients. Just a year after receiving a VC commendation and top 5% rating for her PhD thesis, Jenny is recognized internationally for her critical understanding of cancer cell biology and oncology, and her exceptional ability to identify, collate, and annotate patient cohorts.
The Excellence in Higher Degree Research Supervision Supervisor of the Year Award recognises our higher degree research supervisors with an outstanding track record in higher degree supervision. Their commitment and support for the development of students as researchers enables our HDR candidates to achieve their highest potential.
Excellence in Higher Degree Research Supervision Supervisor of the Year. Highly commended candidates are Professor Chris Patel, Macquarie Business School; Professor Anina Rich, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. And the winner is Professor Chris Patel, Macquarie Business School. As Professor Chris Patel continues to build a legacy of research excellence around the world, he and his graduates are pioneering international accounting on a global scale. Of his 15 PhD and 2 Masters of Research graduates to date, the 4 who remain at Macquarie have gone on to supervise 27 high degree research students to completion. While his supervision philosophy centers on the mentoring and working closely with his students towards the unrelenting pursuit of excellence, Chris is also firmly focused on building supervision capacity around the world. Macquarie University's Early Career Researcher of the Year. This award recognizes outstanding performance in research by an early career researcher in either the humanities, arts and social sciences disciplines or science, technology, engineering, mathematics and medicine disciplines. Early Career Researcher of the Year, Humanities, Arts and Social Sciences. Highly commended candidates are Dr. Rowan Best, Macquarie Business School, Dr. Emlyn Dott, Faculty of Arts, Associate Professor Daniel Giselbash, Faculty of Arts. And the winner is Associate Professor Daniel Giselbash, Faculty of Arts. The prolific and internationally renowned research of migration and refugee law expert Associate Professor Daniel Giselbash reflects families' own refugee experience, his practice as a refugee lawyer, and his development of innovative technology that increases access to justice. In working to make asylum policies more humane and counter racial discrimination in Australia, Daniel's many successes as an early career researcher include shaping public debate and policy around refugee law, helping to enhance safety at sea for asylum seekers and migrants, changes to the UNHCR resettlement guidelines, and examining how to reverse the current trend of state using COVID-19 to shut out asylum seekers. Early Career Researcher of the Year, Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics and Medicine. The highly commended candidates are Dr. Mohsen Asadinia, Faculty of Science and Engineering, Dr. Sudong Lu, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, and Dr. Nushin Nasiri, Faculty of Science and Engineering. And the winner is Dr. Sudong Lu from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. In his quest to become a world-class leader in medical informatics and artificial intelligence, AI, Dr. Sudong Lu is leading projects that have a great potential to improve the quality of clinical care across many fields of health. He and his multidisciplinary team at the Australian Institute for Health Innovation are working on novel studies in AI medical imaging that will impact diverse conditions such as glaucoma, neurodegenerative disease, brain tumor cancer, and COVID-19. Excellence in Research, 5 Future-Shaping Research Priorities. The awards in this category celebrate the 5 future-shaping research priorities which are identified across disciplinary research strengths. Awards within the 5 future-shaping research priorities demonstrate the real-world impact of university research that has the potential to deliver significant benefits to the Australian and international communities. Excellence in Research, Healthy People. Research conducted under the Healthy People priority focuses on pioneering health, integrated healthcare, and lifelong learning for wellness in our aging world. Highly commended candidates are the team of Professor Jeffrey Braithwaite, Professor Enrico Coira, Professor Joanna Westbrook, Associate Professor Yvonne Zurerinsky, Professor Andrew Giorgio from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, Professor Sheila Di Guttardi, Faculty of Arts, Dr. Miriam Forbes, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, the team of Professor Catherine McMahon, Dr. Kylie Gwynn from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, and Pro Vice-Chancellor Leanne Holt and Professor Liz Pellicano from the Faculty of Arts. And the winner is the team of Professor Jeffrey Braithwaite, Professor Enrico Coira, Professor Joanna Westbrook, Associate Professor Yvonne Zorinsky, Professor Andrew Giorgio from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. This team of 5 Macquarie experts leads research for the NHMRC Partnership Centre for Health Systems Sustainability. They are among 17 researchers, including health economists, scientists, and clinician researchers across 7 universities and 5 funding partners, working to provide innovative solutions to the challenges facing healthcare systems worldwide. Led by Professor Jeffrey Braithwaite, the unique structure of this 5-year grant embeds the researchers within the health system to work directly with health organizations. This ensures timely and sustainable improvements to the Australian healthcare system, which to date include informing the recommendations of the Royal Commission into aged care quality and safety, the development of national healthcare policies, and the evaluation of health system programs. Excellence in resilient societies. Research conducted under the Resilient Societies priority focuses on understanding cultures in our changing world and building ethical, just and inclusive communities. And the winner is the team of Professor Bronwyn Carlson, Professor Sandy O'Sullivan, Associate Professor Tristan Kennedy, Maddie Day, Tay Bukic, Dr. Joe Ray from the Faculty of Arts. As Australia's most distinguished academics on Indigenous peoples, the team of the Centre for Global Indigenous Futures is pioneering a new way of conducting research. Instead of closing the gap and focusing on Indigenous peoples as problems, their groundbreaking research is undertaken by and for Indigenous peoples. The team has an outstanding record of industry and academic funding, publications and recognition, and their impact is profound. The team has prompted the creation of Indigenous positions and internships and influenced policies with industry partners such as Reach Out Australia and Facebook. Excellence in research, prosperous economies. Research conducted under the Prosperous Economies priority focuses on strengthening economic productivity to promote prosperity in our diverse world. And the winner is Professor Maurice Servatka, Macquarie Business School. Innovative trading rules developed by Professor Maurice Servatka and his international co-authors, Professor Kerry Deck from the University of Alabama and Associate Professor Stephen Tucker from the University of Waikato, could protect investigators from losing trillions of dollars when markets bubble, then crash. In a world first, their research shows it is possible to eliminate bubbles solely by changing the way trading is conducted. Their groundbreaking results were accepted by the Holy Grail of economists, the American Economic Review, Insights, which describe the research as crucial discovery. Excellence in research, secure planet. Research conducted under the Secure Planet priority focuses on sustaining our interdependent world and exploring our place in the universe. The winner is Professor Neil Santillan, Faculty of Science and Engineering. Professor Neil Santillan is pioneering research into the possibility that wetlands could be reliable sites for future carbon capture by exploring carbon sequestration, the capture and storage of atmospheric carbon across sea level histories up to 8,000 years old. His analysis of global carbon storage and mangrove and salt marshes was recently published in Nature and Science, and shows for the first time the sea level history has played a major role in determining the concentration of organic carbon in these environments. Excellence in research, innovative technologies. Research conducted under the Innovative Technology priority focuses on advancing our interconnected world with frontier technology, systems, designs, and creative practice. Highly commended candidates are Associate Professor Dominique Berry, Faculty of Science and Engineering, Dr. Hazel Inaltikan, Faculty of Science and Engineering. And the winner is Associate Professor Dominique Berry, Faculty of Science and Engineering. Quantum computers are the most advanced technology ever proposed, with the promise to provide exponential speed-ups in the power to solve problems. With IBM and Google expecting to produce them by 2030, Associate Professor Berry is leading the way, developing algorithms these computers will need to solve real-world problems. Unlike most quantum algorithms, which are focused on abstract mathematical problems with no real-world application, Dominique's work opens up entirely new areas of quantum algorithms with the potential to solve virtually all computational physics and engineering. Excellence in research, innovation, partnership, and entrepreneurship. This inaugural award is to recognize and reward excellence in research, innovation, partnership, commercialization, translation, and entrepreneurship at Macquarie. This award encourages development of productive external research collaborations involving significant engagement with external parties, the attraction of major contributions from partners, and evidence of practical uptake, adoption, and real-world impact of Macquarie research outputs. Highly commended candidates are the team of Dr. Julian Drugan, Dr. Brian Balson-Stanton, and Lise Waldeck from the Faculty of Arts. The team of Surab Kandawal, Professor Michael Hamlick, Emeritus Professor Anthony Parker, and Professor Simon Mann, Faculty of Science and Engineering. Distinguished Professor Phil Taylor, Faculty of Science and Engineering. And the winner is the team of Dr. Surab Kandawal, Professor Michael Heimlich, Emeritus Professor Anthony Parker, and Professor Simon Mann from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. The wireless wizardry of the team of eminent radio frequency, RF, experts has cemented them as a global authority, in demand by the world's leading high-tech companies. The High Performance Integrated Circuit Group, HPIC, within the School of Engineering is home to 2 transistor simulation models used all over the world and is considered the premier group to leverage the transistors into innovative circuits. Companies including Defense Science and Technology Group, DST, US Air Force, Cree, Ericsson, and Analog Devices rely on Macquarie and its diverse team of researchers and leaders in RF research and microwave technology as they prepare the next generation of IC engineers. the Jim Piper Award for Excellence in Research Leadership. This award is to recognize, encourage, and reward outstanding and inspiring research leaders who engage with a broad research agenda, attract, motivate, develop, and lead fellow researchers and research students, and attract significant external funding support in order to build research capacity. The highly commended candidates are Professor Dali Kafar from the Faculty of Science and Engineering, Professor Liz Pellicano, Faculty of Arts, and the winner is Professor Liz Pellicano from the Faculty of Arts. Professor Liz Pellicano is among the world's leading authorities on the relationship between autism, science, and practice, and shapes global research strategies accordingly. Professor Pellicano is well known for her theory of autistic perception, investigating the autism community's skepticism of established autism science and examining innovative supports for autistic children using social robotics and artificial intelligence. By bridging the gap between lab and life and opening up research to greater involvement of autistic people, her goal is to generate scientific discoveries that bring real benefits. Well, congratulations to our 2021 Research Excellence Awardees. Your research is solving some of our most pressing global challenges and has real world impact. I am so proud to be part of this exceptional research community at Macquarie. I take my hat off to all of you. And now back to our Vice-Chancellor, Professor S. Bruce Downton, for concluding remarks.
In closing today's ceremony, it is especially important that we again recognise and celebrate the remarkable work of our staff. I offer again my congratulations to our award winners who have been acknowledged today and the teams that work with them in what has been a very difficult year. I thank all friends and colleagues who support our highly commended finalists, and I wish you all a wonderful evening of celebration as we again really pay tribute to the outstanding work in learning and teaching and research at Macquarie University. Thank you all.